a human responsibility in relationship.
If we were genuinely and completely sharing, then responsibility would be present fully,
Yes,
would it not?
but how does it express itself in relationship? Not only between you and me now, but between man and woman, between my neighbor, between relationships, to everything, to nature. What's my relationship to nature? Would I go and kill the baby seals?
No, no.
Would I go and destroy human beings, calling them enemies? Would I destroy nature, everything, which man is doing now? He is destroying the earth, the air, the sea, everything, because he feels totally irresponsible.
He sees what is out there as something to operate on.
Yes, which is, he kills the baby seal, which I saw the other day in a film, which is the appalling thing. And a Christian, they call themselves Christians, going killing a little thing. For somebody's, for some lady who put on the fur.
Mm-hmm.
And you follow the totally immoral the whole thing is. So, to come back, I say, how does this responsibility show itself in my life? I'm married. I'm not, but suppose I'm married. What is my responsibility? Am I related to my wife?
The record doesn't seem very good.
No, not only record, actuality. Am I related to my wife?
Right.
Or am I related to my wife according to the image I have built about her? And I am responsible for that image. You follow, sir?
Yes, because my input has been continuous with respect to that image.
So, I have no relationship with my wife if I have an image about her. Or if I have an image about myself when I want to be successful and all the rest of that business.
Since we were talking about now, being now, there's a point of contact, I take it, between what you're saying and the phrase that you used in one of our earlier conversations, the betrayal of the present.
Absolutely.
Yes. If one...
You see, that is the whole point, sir. If I am related to you, I have no image about you or you have an image about me. Then we have relationship.
Mm-hmm.
We have no relationship if I have an image about myself or about you. Our images have a relationship. But in actuality, we have no relationship. I might sleep with my wife or some, but it is not a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
It's a physical contact, sensory excitement, nothing else. So my responsibility is not to have an image.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This brings to mind I think one of the loveliest statements in the English language, which I should like to understand in terms of what we have been sharing. These lines from Keats' poem Endymion. There's something miraculous, marvelous in this statement, it seems to me, that's immediately related to what you've been saying. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. And then he says, as though that's not enough, he says its loveliness increases.
Quite.
And then as though that's not enough, he says, it will never pass into nothingness.
Right.
Now, when the present is not betrayed, it's full with a fullness that keeps on abounding.
It's quite understand.
Would I be correct
Yes, I
in
think
that?
so.
I think that's truly what he must be saying. And one of the things, too, that passed my mind was he calls it a thing of beauty. He doesn't call it a beautiful thing.
No,
it's a thing of beauty, as though it's a child of beauty.
Right.
Marvelous continuity between this. Not it's beautiful because I think it's beautiful, and therefore it's outside. This... Yes.
Come, I must stick to this, because this is really quite important. Because you go where you will, there is no relationship between human beings. And that is the tragedy, and from that arises all our conflict, violence, the whole business. So, when there is this responsibility, the feeling of this responsibility, it translates itself in relationship, which doesn't matter with whom it is, a freedom from the known, which is the image. And therefore, in that freedom, goodness flowers.
Goodness flowers.
And that is the beauty. And that is beauty. Beauty is not an abstract thing, but it goes with goodness. Goodness in behavior, goodness in conduct, goodness in action.
Sometimes while we've been talking, I've started a sentence with if, and I've looked into your eyes, and immediately I got it out. I knew I'd said the wrong thing. It's just like a minute ago, you said if, and you said no, when.
Yes.
Yeah. We're always ifing it up.
I know, ifing it up.
It's awful.
I know, sir. We're always dealing with abstractions rather than with reality.
Immediately we if. A construction is out there which we endlessly talk about.
That's right.
And we get cleverer and cleverer about it. And it has nothing to do with anything. Yes.
So, how does this responsibility translate itself in human behavior? You follow, sir?
There would be an end to violence.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't taper off.
You see what we have done, sir? We are violent human beings, sexually, moral, in every way we are violent human beings. And not being able to resolve it, we have created an ideal of not being violent. Which is the fact, an abstraction of the fact, which is non-fact, and try to live